kind of just moving on from Metu and transitioning there, talking about the next guy, the one that Tony had the bold prediction to say, because Chimezie Metu is so unexceptional as a backup five. I think that's a kind way to say it. Richaun Holmes, in Tony's opinion, could or should, or not maybe should, but will end up with the backup five spot, despite the fact that he's been absolutely horrible. What would you grade Richaun Holmes' first half?
A straight F. Just straight F. You go from being a very, solid center who was like led the league in field goal percentage combined over his last 2 years. And then, or maybe the 2 years before last year, and just being a fan favorite, everyone loved him and stuff. And man, just to like becoming just non-existent on this team and this rotation, it's just been so. I mean, it's the biggest disappointment of this year by far for this team. Not even playing any minutes at all, being unplayable. That's an F. That's 100% an F. We were so excited for like this center and the depth and what he would provide for that backup center depth. Jeez, like when Chimezie Metu's playing over you, you got some issues. So I don't see why he gets anything higher. He had one good outing against the Lakers as a starter, but that's not his role. He's a backup, should be night in, night out, and he's not. And he's had the chance twice now to keep it, lost it both times. So he's not. He's an F. He's just a straight failure. Sounds a little rough, but that's what F stands for, right?
And that's why I did not give him an F, because I'm just like, well, he's still in the league. It's not like he did. It's not like he's had any moments of I just don't. I feel like an F it's almost harder to dole out an F on a guy. But he's like I said it in the whatchamacallit, like he comes about as close as ever. You're not performing in the role that you're expected to play, that you should be able to play, based, going from a starter to a bench player. Arguably his best trait, energy, being that fan favorite, would play into his benefit in that role, and in a role that you'd play somewhere between 9 and 14 minutes a night. Energy should be easy to muster, and it just hasn't. He's been really bad defensively. He'll foul. He's been awful, and he's the 5th highest paid player on the team. But I don't know if you can give him an F. I don't know. I wouldn't give anybody an F. An F just seems harsh.
Man,
that's for no reason. That's no reason.
It's a harsh season, man.
I know. He has.
So what are you saying? A D minus?
Yeah. I just on the principle of not giving him an F.
Fine.
And I get if that just makes people scratch their heads. Dude. I don't know. Okay, he did. He had the double against the Lakers. We'll talk about the first game against Denver, but you can't forget he played well in that game too as a bench player. He did get the primary amount of minutes as the center in the end, and I think he finished the game and everything like that. And there was a second there. I think at the end of going into the new year, there was a second there where it kind of seemed like he was playing pretty okay as the backup 5. And I just feel like if you're gonna have like those kind of moments, which feels like less relative to the amount of minutes they've played. But that's more positive moments than other guys have given. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses for Richaun Holmes. He's had a horrible season. Like I said, the Kings are getting absolutely nothing out of their 5th highest paid player. But I'm going to be a stickler here and not give out an F.
Okay. No, it's fine. I get you. I hear you. I don't agree, but I'm willing to go to a D minus. Whatever. It was D minus F. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I mean, and honestly, the difference here between D minus and F has like, we're not even arguing based on we're just arguing about how we view an F. I just view an F as like a failure. You shouldn't be on the team. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. But we'll put him down as a D minus. I'll admit that I'm right. No, I'm just kidding.